What's up, everybody? Chewy891 coming at you today with another character card reveal, and it is Cable. You guys know how I feel about Cable. I love the character, I love his look. I played him a lot in Marvel 2. When I did play Marvel 2 for a little bit, I did play him a lot. Just always popping the gun, doing air hyper viper beams, doing grenade attacks, and all sorts of kind of stuff. I just love his character design. He's such an amazing character. I'm happy he's in the game now. And now we get to see what his card looks like. We did the panel to play. I think maybe 1 or 2 weeks ago. I'm not too sure when I did that video. I will have the description down below for the panel to play. It gave us a little insight into Cable. And I really liked everything I saw from him in that... Well, everything that I read in that panel to play. I mean, I just felt like he was a phenomenal character. Now we get to see what he does. So let's take a look. So right now his healthy side is health 6. He moves small. I mean, it's fine, I guess, right? I mean, because right now we're going to get to his attacks. His first attack is a range 5 gun. So I guess the moving small is not too much of a big deal. I mean, he should, especially with the big base, he should get in range of people anyway with one move and just pop the gun. I mean, range 5 is really, really far. And for what it does, I mean, it's pretty good. I thought it was a move medium. I didn't think he'll move small. Maybe I think if they were to... for me personally, I mean, what I would do is I would probably make the base smaller and then have him move medium or something. I don't know. Because my thing is, I mean, Hawkeye does move medium and shoot a range 5 arrow attack. I don't see why. Well, I mean, we'll see. I mean, it is what it is. It's the decision they made. I mean, I'm pretty sure they play test this enough. And they probably say, hey, you know what? Maybe the movement medium is just too good for Cable. Let's just make him small. It should be enough. Besides, his other kit... We'll get to it in a minute because I already read this and I geeked out about it this morning. We're going to get to it. We're going to find out, why that small movement isn't too much of a big deal. We'll find out. So he's a size 2, threat 5, which I thought. I mean, he's an Omega level mutant. He does a lot of work. He's the leader of the X-Force. This is definitely a 5-threat character for sure. For what he has, he is a 5-threat character. So defense across the board, 334 average. I thought maybe he'd have a 4 physical defense, or at least 4 energy defense. I'm surprised he went 3 across the board. Well, 3 for physical, 3 for energy, then 4 for psychic. 4 for psychic I get. I was thinking maybe 4 for one of those other ones, like 4 for physical, then 4 for psychic, and then 3 for energy, or 4 for energy, 4 for psychic. But that's okay. He has average dice. His psychic is above average, which is good. He also has the built-in superpower, which adds defense dice. So, not so much of a big deal here. It's pretty average. It's good. I like it. He can go up to 5 with no problem. So now let's get to his attacks. Plasma rifle. I wish they called this air hyper viper beam, but they didn't, and that's okay. This is Marvel 2 stuff, but that's okay. So plasma rifle. So basically, it's typical. It's a range 5, so it's really, really far. It hits from long range. You don't have to overextend Cable to get an attack in, which is good. On a wild, you get the Incinerate special condition. Incinerate is really good. You do get power for damage dealt. So, pretty good stuff here. Not too much to talk about. It's just a range 5 gun. He can shoot from long distance. He can sit back behind buildings, on top of buildings from long range and just harass you with the plasma rifle. Not a lot of people have really good energy defense. I know the Asgardians do. Across the board except for Valkyrie. I think Valkyrie's is 3, but Thor, I believe Enchantress, Angela for sure, and Hela all have 4 across the board. I can't think of others really that... At the top of my head, there's so many characters in the game that have 4 energy defense. So, maybe Doctor Strange, don't remember. Yeah, I think Doctor Strange, yeah. So, it's pretty good. I mean, I like it. You should be popping this off a lot. I mean, the hope for this, is to gain a little bit of power and just pop Incinerate. You want to get as many conditions out there as possible, lower the defense, and just go to town with other characters. Then we get to this attack here. Ascani's Son. If this attack deals damage, after the attack is resolved, remove 1 damage from this character. Now, this is an area attack. 7 dice, 6 power. This is expensive, and you have to get in to do this, okay? Is it since it's an area attack and you're doing attack per character, let's say if you have 3 characters around you, right? Is it that you attack that character, you did damage, you remove a damage? Or is it 1 damage for the entirety of the attack? You know what I mean? So is it per character, which someone would have to clarify for that for me. Please comment down below. Let me know. That's my question. Do you think it's per character, or do you think it's for the entirety of the attack? If you did damage, you just remove the 1. Because I don't want to misplay this, right? If this attack deals damage, after the attack is resolved, remove 1. I think it's per attack. Because if you do an area attack, it's you attack this person, attack that person, attack that person. So if you have 3 people around you, there's a possibility you can heal 3 damage. Right, so it's a med pack basically. That's really, really good. I like that. It puts Cable right back into the game. But you got to get him within range too. He does move small. There are ways to get people in the game, up close, personal, faster now. Especially with the super bars. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. So we get to his affiliation. It's each allied character may re-roll 1 die in their attack rolls once per turn. Again, this is. To me, this is similar to Goblin's leadership ability, except you don't spend a power. I don't see what the problem is with just having characters roll 1 attack die per attack. I don't see what the problem is. It's 1 die. Why this is once per turn, it's kind of mad at me, right? I wish they would change that. That's okay. Especially for Goblin's leadership, that should change. I mean, you're spending a power to reroll 1 die, and if they reroll into a block, it's like the worst thing ever. You spent the power, and they got the block back. The block that you needed to do whatever you needed to do. I think this should not be once per turn. It should be once per attack. And humans reroll attack die, 1 attack die once per attack. It's not a big deal. If they have time, I hope if they listen to me, if they watch this video, I think you could change that. But it is what it is. The rest of this character is really good. That's the one blemish right there, right? I think you change that, you make this character a perfect character, right? So outside of that, the rest of his kit is really good, right? No complaints. Just that in general, it's just ugh. All right, so place this character. Okay, so now he has this called Body Slide by 1. Place this character within 2 of its current position. This is where I'm going to use once per turn. That's really good. So as I talked about earlier, he has the movement small. Now you can place yourself within 2. For 2 power, it's pretty cheap. I mean, if you're playing him in humans, you can pass the power off, advanced R&D, stuff like that. You can do plays like that to pull this off rather easily. And I think within that range too. I mean, Hawkeye has Hook Arrow, which is range 3. I mean, that's way more than enough to him to shoot people. With his base getting within range 2, it's about equivalent to that, I think. So from there, you can just start popping range 5 shots, start getting out Incinerate, start doing damage, start gaining power, and do what you need to do with Cable, right? So this is really good. I like this. They made him small. They said, okay, we're going to give you a movement shenanigan, right? We're going to give you something that you can move yourself to accommodate for the small movement, right? So that's pretty good. I like that. So Megalo Threat. Love this superpower, by the way. This character may spend 1 to 4 power. When paying the cost of the power, choose an interactive terrain feature within 3 with a size equal to or less than the power spent to use this superpower. Throw the terrain feature medium. Thank you. This superpower can only be used once per turn, so this is only terrain features. You can't pick people up, unfortunately. You can just pick up terrain, which is fine. I mean, this is really, really good, and it's once per turn. It's not like Magneto's, where you can constantly do it if you have the power. But with Magneto's, each time you do it, it's +1 power you have to spend for that. This, you don't have to do that. This is just 1 to 4 power. You choose a terrain feature 1 to 4, which is really good. Pick up a size 4 and toss that baby, and just go to town. Love this superpower. Really, really good. I love this character. I love this character so much. I think I might be an X-Force main going forward. That's it. I'm done. I'm sold. I'm not playing anything else but X-Force. Anyway, so now we get to Telekinetic Shield. We read about this in the panel to play. When this character or an allied character within 3 of this character is target. Wow, that's a mouthful. When this character or an allied character within 3 of this character is targeted by an attack, this character may use a support. Add 2 dice to the target's defense roll for against attack. Really, really solid. Love this. So now you kind of have like an he's offensive, right? But he's also defensive like Doctor Strange. So he can help out his buddies with defense dice, help himself out too. So if someone does a nice big physical attack, energy attack, even psychic, right? Pump it for 2, right? And with this character, you should always have power, especially popping a range 5 gun. And depending on what affiliation you're playing with, I mean, you're playing with Cabal, pop a gun, do damage, you gain damage for damage dealt, and +1 for the Cabal affiliation. You play Brotherhood, you have a Magneto. He throws something, he gains a power, right? You know what I'm saying? Or someone else throws something, he gains a power. It's advanced R&D, right? So you should always have the power to possibly do this. And this just helps out the rest of the team if they need help. You know, I like this a lot. I could just play. See, I feel like I can play him so many ways, and that's reassuring. It's really, really cool. So it's a really good superpower. So techno-organic virus suppression. See, I didn't read. So I thought this was gonna be like, okay, so the techno-organic virus is killing Cable, right, in the comics, slowly but surely. So granted, now he doesn't have it anymore. Or he does have it. I don't remember. I can't keep up with the X-Men nowadays. I mean, I haven't read their comics in a little bit now. Last I checked, I think Young Cable's around. I don't think he has a techno-organic virus. He lost techno-organic virus before AVX. When he was trying to capture the Avengers and do whatever, and he murked the Avengers, by the way. So he had like 24 hours to live. It was finally going to kill him, and then Hope with the combination of the Phoenix Force got rid of the techno-organic virus. And he doesn't have it anymore. So I thought, with that being said, I thought the techno-organic virus was going to like take 1 damage away from him or something weird and goofy like that. But no, what the techno-organic virus is during the power phase, this character gains 1 additional power. So now he starts off with 2. So now let's go back to what we're thinking about here, right? So like you want to pull off the body slide by 1. Okay, now he has 2 power to do that already. Teleports himself, gets in range 5, pops the gun. You know, you don't have to do the Inhuman play you don't have to do advanced R&D to give him that power, right? He can generate that power for himself, and then use advanced R&D somewhere else or whatever the case may be. So his flexibility with power, like it's good. Gaining 2 power return is really, really good, and he should be gaining a lot of power just popping the range 5 gun, basically. Just harassing a lot of people and then handing on Incinerate and then making it easier for your other members to either daze or KO those characters, right? I mean, Incinerate drops your defense by 1 if you pull off the wild. You do get to reroll the 1 die once per turn. You know, you should be popping off Incinerate a lot. So, yeah, then we get to his injured side. Basically, nothing changes. The only thing that changes is his health goes to 7, and everything stays the same. Nothing new, nothing different here. Or all of it's about the same here, except his health goes up by 1. Really, really awesome character. Love the character art here, by the way. Love this. Love the cape around him, the gun in the background. And he never drops the gun. Cable never drops his gun. So, anyway, I mean, that's it. That's it for me, guys. I mean, I love everything I see here from Cable. I'm a little down about the affiliation ability. I think that this could be rewarded. I'm pretty sure this could be once per attack for the attack rolls. I don't see the problem with that at all. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they play tested and maybe it was just too good. I don't know. I'm not in that room. I don't know. I think this is what that could be. It is what it is. Everything. My one complaint is that everything else about this character is awesome. Is awesome. And I cannot wait to get this in my hands. Unfortunately, we have to wait till May for the U.S. to get it. I think Europe and other places are getting it in April. I don't know. I know there's some shipping issues, and that's life, right? So, anyways, guys, that's it for me. That's my little character card overview of Cable. I think Domino might be next. I think Domino's going to be insane. I have her as a 3 or 2 point character, but she's going to be really good. She's basically a walking hex, and could, I think it's crits for fail or something. I don't know what it is, but anyways, guys, that's it for me. Let me know what you think of Cable and his character card. What do you think about his affiliation ability? We'll be playing a lot more X-Force. Tell me what you guys think about it, man. Comment down below. Like, dislike the video. Please subscribe to the channel. I will have more Marvel Crisis Protocol content. I think my next video is going to be... I played a game last night with Inhumans. A really interesting game. I really got more insight about Medusa. Man, that character's too good. Really good. Anyways, guys, that's it for me, guys. Have a great one. Have a blessed day. Please, like I said, like, dislike, comment down below. Let me know what you think. And subscribe to the channel. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Have a blessed day.